Well, hello everyone. If you struggle to get your arts and crafts business off the ground, then today's interview is for you. We've got somebody really inspirational with us here today. So I'm Christelle. I'm here from the Creative Crafting Club. My sister Stefania and I help creators how to make money teaching arts and crafts to kids, whether it be teaching online, in person, or through selling creative kits. So we have the lovely Bethany with us here today. Welcome, Bethany. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hi, guys. Thank you for having me. It's so wonderful to finally talk to you. I love this.
We had real issues before this live, so we apologize for being a little bit late, but Bethany is a problem solver and we sorted everything out. So here we are, and we're eager to hear Bethany's stories. Bethany, let's jump right in. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, how many kids you have, just a bit of your background as well.
My name is Bethany Boyle, and I live in a beautiful little mountain town in Black Mountain, North Carolina, in the U.S. I have a wonderful husband and two amazing teenagers. I have a 13 and a 16-year-old, and I've always been passionate about teaching and working with children, and it's always just been what I've done.
Bethany was sharing that she's the lady who's always got glitter in her hair and glue gun stains on her shirt.
Paint on my fingers. They call me the Pied Piper because wherever I go, there's always children. And I rather talk to younger kids than adults. And I just seem to be on their level so much and know how to communicate with them. And I'm either with younger kids during the day, and now I'm mentoring older girls with Girl Scouts, that it comes so naturally, and it's my happy spot. I'm just really the happiest when I'm interacting and teaching, and now really learned that playing with paint and glitter makes me even happier, and to be able to make a career of being with children and being okay to have glitter and paint on my shirt is right up my alley.
That's the perfect combination for you. Oh, that's so exciting. Bethany, but what made you decide to take the leap to start your own kids' arts and crafts club?
I was in a crossroads in life. We had come to a very hard path in life. I had a very successful home child care. I had a waiting list, couldn't get any bigger because we was a home child care, and I was looking for studios and looking for places, and it's so expensive. And the codes where your ceiling has to be so high and the piping, it was taking everything away from teaching. And I thought that, having this home child care, having my own business, having bigger, I'd have more time with my family. And it wasn't that. And all of a sudden, what I had was taken away. We had massive flooding in our area, and it destroyed where we lived. And it caused toxic mold in my house, which in a snap, we had no home, I had no business, and I had really bad health. So I went on the journey where I was lucky, where everyone knew me in my community and knew I was great with kids. So having a job was okay, but I was struggling with health. So I got did everything I had to, and I got a great operation. I was doing better, and I kept thinking, what next? Okay, maybe a smaller children program, and bam, COVID hit. So I spent a lot of times being creative. DIY queen is what I was. Michael's craft store, I drive up to the craft store and they deliver me my yarn and my fabric. And that's what I spent my time doing. I really made that creativity be my stress relief. While scrolling through Facebook looking for more DIY dollar store crafting clubs, I found Run Your Own Crafting Club. I'm like, Run Your Own Crafting Club for kids? Oh, wait. I'm interested. So that was my journey. And I found you guys at the end of November, beginning of December. So this is all still new to me, but it's been a magical journey so far.
What made you decide to take that leap? I mean, that going from all of the struggles you had, and I mean, tragically losing your business and, as you said, health and your home. What made you take that leap to actually start your club? I mean, surely you had big fears after being through so much, all that trauma, not far in your past.
I wasn't happy with where I was. I was found great because of COVID. Nanny jobs were the way to go. No childcare, people working from home. And with my background of teaching and, everyone knowing me in the community, that was very easy for me to get as a job. But it's not what I wanted. I'm taking care of other people's children all day long and cleaning someone else's house all day long and prepping someone else's meals, that my family was put on the side. My house has never been messier. I have to have someone else pick up my kids and drive them around. And I wasn't happy, and something had to change of every morning, or I was sick of regretting of, oh, I have to get up. Like I wanted to be, oh, I get to get up and I get to do this. And I had to find it. And I wasn't going to give up because I had started my own business before. You know, I started my childcare from the ground, and I built it up to this wonderful place where I had like preschool and after schoolers and camps in my community. I knew it was possible, and I wasn't happy. And the only way to change me not being happy was to do something about it and take that leap. And I just followed everything you said. And I was telling Christelle earlier, I stalked them very hard when I found out about Crafters Club. I wanted to know how, well, are these ladies real? Is it going to be helpful? Is it for me? And then you popped on with this thing called the 5-day challenge. And I couldn't wait. I was so excited to get started because I'd already been on your page and your Facebook for about a month. And I'm like, I can do this. But not the marketing aspect. Like my mind was, oh, I can craft with kids. I've been crafting with kids since I was 11 years old and I babysat. Like this is a no-brainer. But it was not business. It was the advertising. It's different than having a home childcare. Like I had to get an LLC. I had to get a business name. You know, how hard was it to find a name? You'd think it'd be easy to find a name. No, not easy. But when you find the right name, magical things happen. So I had to take that leap of faith. It was like the story of the little engine that could. I kept telling myself, well, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And not until the think switched to I know. So now it's just been working hard every single day and taking that leap of faith and putting in that time and energy, being okay with things not happening right away, using my critical thinking to find different things that I now know it's going to happen. It may not happen tomorrow or a week, but every little thing, because of you guys, I'm trying to celebrate the little things and keep on trying harder every day.
Bethany is also working 50 hours a week, and just tell everyone what's happening in your life, what change is coming.
Ooh, magical changes. So all this hard work, and I found out it's not even that long ago, maybe 3 or 4 months. So I've been working very hard, you know, having a family of my own and trying to already fit them in with 50 hours a week, you know, being there, making sure I got in family time and then my work time. And then, of course, trying to get that up and going. It's been a struggle for months, but I've done it. In exactly a week, magical things are happening. My full-time nanny job is going to very sparsely part-time. I'm starting, do you see this big smile? I'm starting my first classes at a park shelter here in my community. I'm running 5 classes on Monday, and I'm running a Zoom. Not the biggest, but I already have 12 kids enrolled in my programs. Yeah.
That's Bethany, that's amazing. Let's celebrate that. I mean, you have been, I said to you earlier as well, you've been an incredible student. You have worked so hard, and just following your journey. I remember seeing Bethany pop up in the members group the first time. So in the training, in the roadmap trainings that you get when you join the Creative Crafting Club, there's a lesson that teach you how to do an elevator pitch. And that's basically just telling somebody like what it is that you do in like a very short period, like 30 seconds or a minute. And Bethany popped live and she did an elevator pitch in the members group. And I was like, wow, this is good. This lady is like doing her thing. And we started just keeping an eye on your journey. And the next thing her name popped up, the Crafters Club. Absolutely love that name. And you've got your dots on. And Bethany, I actually want to share some photos because I saved some of your photos here. So recently you did this lovely market, and just look at Bethany's super cute skirt there as well. And just tell us a little bit. So this has been just some of the hard work and marketing that you've done recently. Just tell us a bit about that as well.
This has been a switch in my marketing. So at first, social media and stuff like that just really frazzles me. And I remember going to the community and going to Stefani and Christelle, like almost panicking, like, well, why do I have to do this before this? And like, do I really need a Facebook page? And I learned that I really need to listen to you guys and follow the rules and structure. And I remember you saying in some of your blogs and your roadmap to get to know your community. And, you know, there's other ways than just social media to market yourself. And I stopped and I thought, I'm like, okay, wait. They know me through my preschool and they know me through Girl Scouts. They're seeing these flyers and they're seeing me on social media, but they don't know that dot dot is Bethany. So what I did is I reached out to my local community. Where does my community hang out? Where do they go? Where are children going to be? I really had to stop and focus on where are families? Where can I go in person? Because I know personally that once you meet me, and once you see what I can do with children, it changes. It changes everything. So I called my tailgate market and I did what Christelle and Stefani said. You don't mention money. You just mention your ideas. And at first I got shot down. They're like, well, you know, Bethany, we love your idea of coming out and crafting for free with the community, but it's COVID. You know, we have all these rules and regulations. You know, you can't stay long in a thing. I'm like, okay, give me a second. So I used my super skill, which is critical thinking. And I'm like, okay, what can I do? I'm like, all right, I have an option. I'm like, can I make craft kits that I want to give away free? Talk to your parents for a second. And that's it. They're like, all right, great. Yeah, come on out. Like they had already known me there. I've already made a connection with my tailgate market by doing free things for the community, you know, being out there, helping out. So they allowed me to set up this wonderful stand and I made these cute little packages all out of recycled crafts. So it really didn't cost me much. I used toilet paper tubes, cardboard boxes, and I make these great movable crafts. I also went and then made a video on my Facebook page. Since they couldn't craft with me there, I had a little flyer inside that had instructions and then led them to join my Facebook group to see how to craft. Well, I was told at first, you know, this is our second day market. We haven't had much families. You know, you're not going to get many. In my head, I'm like, that's okay. Even if I see kids out here at the stands, even if I meet 4 families and, you know, Stefani's of email list. Even if I only get 4 emails, that's 4 more than before. Well, this magical thing happened. They rang that bell for market. They said, I have all my crafts out. I set up all the crafts I've made with children. And I had my first child and I just do what I did. I started picking up the crafts and playing with them and asking if they wanted to make one. And when the kids were talking about the crafts, I got into the crafts they could do at the classes behind me. I'm like, well, hey, I have classes. You can make this rocket that blasts. And I'm like, hey, sign up for my email. Well, all of a sudden I had 65 craft kits to give away. I thought I'd have a lot of extras. It was one kid after the next kid, after the next kid, and I kept going. And I didn't stop. And by the time it's 11:45, market's about to close, and I have 4 craft kits left, 2 sheets filled with emails. And this is a majority of where my kids signing up for my classes came from. And then people from market came to me and they're like, you're born to teach. We've watched you with these kids, and they got so excited. And I was happy again. I was doing what I love. I wasn't getting paid, but I was making little kids smile. I told this one little boy, I showed him a car I made out of a toilet paper roll. I'm like, what is this made out of? And he goes, toilet paper roll. I'm like, well, where do you see them? He goes, in my bathroom. I'm like, well, what do you do with them? He goes, Mama throws them away. I'm like, no, not me. I craft with them. And he got so excited, and like, that got me excited, because then his mind started working on, well, what else can I use? How else can I be creative? And like, that's the whole thing with what I want my craft club to do, is I want kids to think out of the box. I want their brains to start going. I want them to think of their garbage in a new way. We're teaching kids how to be sustainable. You know, this is our future. If we save all those pieces of garbage and we're not buying all those craft supplies, we're saving our environment that much more. So doing that launch was great.
Being creative and problem solving. And I think also, as you said, not having to market yourself and say, buy this, just to like can be yourself and just show the people that you are kind and a nice person, and building that know, like, and trust with the kids. And now they're signing up for your classes because they know you now, and they got like this really great gift from you, which didn't cost you much. So yeah, congratulations. I think that was such a smart move. Bethany, also, I remember you sending us an email after the Launch Your Club Challenge. For those who don't know yet, we're running the Launch Your Club Challenge again next week. So we're only running it twice a year. So if you haven't signed up, just type challenge in the comments and we'll share the link with you so that you can sign up. It's 5 days. It only takes about 20 to 30 minutes a day. And that's how Bethany got started. So tell us a bit. I remember you sending us an email after the challenge when you had your soft launch opening. And I've also got some pictures here of you crafting with all your little kiddies. But I'm gonna go through the pictures now. But first, tell us about your soft launch opening and what it felt like and what happened.
I actually never would have thought of doing a soft launch. To me, I've always crafted with kids. Why do I need to practice crafting with kids? It was a game changer. I've had 2 soft launches so far, and I found a wonderful family. I have a girlfriend who's a graphic designer and works with business, and she has 3 amazing kids that are in all the age groups of my crafting club. So I've used her, and we've done a great trade. Her kids get free crafting classes, and I test them all, and she's helped me with my banners and what you see, all those beautiful dots. It was her help of that. But when I had my first soft launch, we are still on restrictions, so it had to be on Zoom. And one of my classes is a Zoom class because it worked out so great. So first I was really concerned because the one little boy had attention deficit disorder. He has dyslexia, and Zoom it wasn't his thing. So already in my mind, is getting ready. With kids, it doesn't always work. And I'm okay if he's not interested. I did this amazing class for my older kids out of yarn. And I still, at that point, I was still the 5-day challenge. I didn't do this because I wanted to. I did it because you told me do a soft launch. So, I did a soft launch. Okay, let's see how it goes. But wow, the things I learned, before that, I was having problems with my pitch of really what is my class all about? I'm going to craft with your children. I couldn't get, you say, I love this word, my niche. What was my niche? I don't know what my niche was until I did my soft launch. And this little boy who I thought wasn't going to like these classes, he was going to get frustrated with time. I couldn't be there to help him. I couldn't have my hands to go, no, the string goes under and over. He made me remember that crafting isn't about having to have it a certain way. It's not really like art. It's your own thing. We make beautiful things not by following someone else, but with following what's in our mind and our heart and what comes out with our hand. So I started telling him, you're doing great. It's not like your sister's over under mine, but yours, look at that. That's yours. That's your personal journey. Well, they were having so much fun, and I gave them more supplies that they are able to do things on their own. And it went amazingly. I learned what products didn't work. I learned what products could work. I learned that it was enough of time. And that little boy taught me what my class was about. It's about teaching kids techniques of crafting to get that creativity, imagination going, to relieve stress. And the things that they came and showed me at my next soft launch look nothing like mine, and they're amazing. The little girl added crystals, and the little boy had strings coming all over the place that looked like a spider web. And I know that I achieved what I wanted to with these classes, and I could achieve so much because I was really giving these kids confidence. I was teaching them basic things to grow, and it was wonderful.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let me go through some of these photos of yours. So here you can see the rockets, and just as Bethany said, they are so different. And I mean, I can't wait for my son to be that age so we can also build rockets like that. That's super cool. Here's another one with the little boy with his rocket, and there another one with a jetpack.
That jetpack was yours. I never thought I would follow your crafting things. To me, it was a teacher. I know my craft ideas. I don't need their lesson plans. Don't say that, guys. Their lesson plans are awesome. It takes all that hard work away. I do themes. So each month I'd have a theme. And for my younger kids, my older ones are more we're going to use yarn, we're going to use pipe cleaners. But my younger ones, I was doing things that go. So that's boats and cars and rockets. So I went to your lessons, and I'm like, oh, there's a boat. Oh, look there. Look at that jetpack. And I've actually used, I do 8 crafts a month. And I think about 4 of them are yours. So you helped me. And that jetpack is so much fun.
So cool. And here's another one of a little boy making this very, very cool a hot air balloon. And here's another one of the hot air balloon and just the different types of hot air balloons. And look at that little girl. Oh, so sweet. And here's one of the yarn ones. And what is she making there? That looks amazing. Trees.
What's really neat with that is this is something that's great for fine and gross motor. So what we did is we string pipe cleaners together and make a hole in a lid. You use the lid of your Tupperware. Then you give them buttons, and they're using their hands to put the buttons on the pipe cleaners so they look like little fall trees with leaves or flowers.
Isn't that just so beautiful? Everyone give Bethany some love in the comments. I can see that some people give us a hashtag CCC if we have some of the members here as well. So Bethany, how has starting a club changed your life? What has it made possible for you?
So many things. I get to teach children more than just be a caretaker, which that's what I was born to do. I get to be creative, which it really does put me at ease. And the number one thing is that I have more time for my family. 50 hours a week, I was having to have other people to help me with my kids. And with this big switch, we're going on a vacation. My older daughter, who's 16, is coming to help me. She's earning money this summer, coming and helping me at my craft classes. So I spend time more with my kids. My husband's the chef, so we work separate hours. I would come home from work and he'd be at work and I'd be in bed and he'd be coming home and I'd wake up in the morning. So I get to see my family again. I get to do what I love. I get to be owner of my own club, make the hours I want, be creative, and it has made my world such a happier place.
I think, Bethany, just that example for your daughter as well of having a mom who's an entrepreneur, I think that is the best gift you can give your children, because one, seeing your mom being really happy, doing what she loves, and then also learning those skills about, creating a business out of something that you love. I mean, hats off to you. You're doing an amazing job. I'm so inspired.
You guys inspired me. You're the reason why I'm doing this. So thank you.
Oh, well, thank you. So it's a thank you for a thank you. You're welcome. Bethany, what has been your favorite part of your journey?
Wow, mostly everything, really. The community, you not only am I getting all this great advice from you and this roadmap on showing me step by step on how to do it, and you're teaching me all these amazing things to really do it professionally and to really get it great. But you've given me a community, and you've given me a community of other people just like me all over the world, which I think is really great. Guys, I'm from the US and I'm talking to South Africa. Like, that's really cool. And I've made a lot of friendships along the way. I've embraced my creative side, I think, more than ever. And it's funny, I'm meeting with creatives more in town. I'm about to after I'm done with you, I'm going to our town's creative board here who does arts for our whole community. And it's really neat to switch that hat from caregiver to creative. It's just been wonderful. I've embraced dots. I never thought in my life that I would be a polka dot type of girl. It's branding. It's branding. I want everyone to see a dot and think of my club, and it's slowly working.
I think of your club when I see dots. I really do. I actually had a shirt on the other day full of dots, and I said to Stefani, dot. So you're inspiring me all the way on the other side of the world. Bethany, last question. Actually, second last question. What advice or tips would you give someone who's looking to start a kids' arts and crafts club?
Number one, to really find out. I had said this when I had shared with your group about why the 5-day challenge. That 5-day challenge is going to hold you accountable. You're going to see if, you make this great little dream chart of, well, where would I want them? What can I do? Where am I going to? It really makes you see if you can do this, if it is right for you. So, do the 5-day challenge and follow that roadmap. Once you get in, you see that Stephanie and Christelle give you everything. They give you everything you need, and all you have to do is be the students and listen to the teachers. And I'm going to tell you guys, I kicked my feet at times going, well, why? Why? Why do I have to do this? I don't want to have to do this. I don't like Facebook, but, I pulled up my big girl pants and I did it. And I'm working harder. I work hard on your Facebook page. Make sure the algorithms, it's really true that you have to post videos. I've collaborated with other CCC members to make videos, better together, guys, better together. You help me, I help you, and you get the word out. So follow that roadmap, do your 5-day challenge, and don't give up. Be the little train that could and say, I think I can, and then switch it to, I know I can. And once you get there, every day it's going to get better. You might have a hard part. There's many days where I think like, I can't take anymore. I can't take the stress. I can't work on this right now. But then I got it together the next day, and all of a sudden I wake up and I have 2 people buying into my classes monthly, which that's what you want. So every day, don't give up, do the challenge and follow that roadmap.
Thank you so much, Bethany. I actually just want to quickly pull up some comments because you said that you didn't want to do your Facebook page. Well, look here. Connie says, I've been stalking Bethany's page, lol. So you have big fans, and well done for embracing that. And here Claire is giving you a lot of woot woots, and Stefani's giving you some love, and better together, and love our CCC community so much. So you've got so much support, and you are doing a fantastic job. And I absolutely love, I think I can, I know I can, I know I can. That's something that I'm going to take from this. And yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm so glad you've embraced the community and you've embraced this better together mindset, because, I mean, I saw that you did a live with one of the members in the community, and you guys jumped together and what was it? You did your favorite craft supplies? Was it
our top 10, 15 craft supplies, which is really neat because Amanda and I are both teachers. So, and she has a younger child and I'm working with younger children. She was saying later on that her son's preschool teacher thanked us because she got all these great ideas. And that's what it's about. It's not only about filling all your classes. You have to show the world what you can do. And sometimes you need to give away something free. Guys, it will come back to you. Give out those free craft kits. I remember you guys were saying, well, we used to go to schools and give them free classes to give them that taste. That is very important. Work with the people. You want to better these women and other communities. We're all in this together. You had also said through your roadmap is to know your competition, know the people around you. So I have a theater group that I'm doing crafts with. I've met a gentleman recently who does music for kids. I'm like, hey, do you want to collaborate together? And like, you drum and I'll craft, like, different things, help each other. And it works. Help other people. Use all these women on there and all those crafters, find out what they're doing. I have my flyers because of Amanda. I had someone else in Canada from CCC ask me, can I use your flyers? I'm like, oh my goodness, it was someone else's idea. Let's share. So this is how you're going to get better. Help each other out. We all going to gain by helping each other. And you show that the most. You gave us your ideas.
Co-opetition. So yeah, over competition. And yeah, Bethany, I think you've really embraced this mindset of abundance. And I live by it. I always try to, because I really do think if it's, as you say, if you give, then you will get back. And well done. And I think your business is starting to pick up and you are thriving and you are also blossoming and you are so excited about all the new possibilities in this adventure that's lying ahead, because you are going half-time with your work. So it's been such an inspiration. Last question, if people want to find you and reach you, where can they find you so that they can go and have a look at your great videos and those awesome supply live that you've done?
You guys can find me at Crafters Club on Facebook or at www.Crafters Club. I have some videos up there. If you guys have any questions about, what I've done, I know I've gotten a lot of questions about my tailgate markets and what are my kits. I'm about to host a lot more. We have these things called Shindig on the Green, where libraries and communities have music. I'm going to be crafting for free there. So if you want to know what's in my crafting kit or need help with anything, just let me know. Better together.
Fantastic. I see Stefania has also sent you some love here. I love your passion, Bethany, and you told so many truths. Yeah, I spoke to Stefania earlier this week as well. So for those who missed that live, just go onto our blog. It's on there. Stefania was also truly inspirational. So thank you for watching live, Stefania, and supporting the community. Bethany, it was so nice to chat with you. Is there anything else that you'd like to say before we head off?
Thank you. Thank you, because you guys helped change my life. If I wasn't scrolling through Facebook looking for crafting things for myself, I would never have found this amazing opportunity. I'm about to cry a little bit. That has completely changed my life. I'm back on the path of being happy again in what I do, having my family time back, being a teacher, and getting to be creative all at once. Everyone who knows me are like, this is perfect for you. So if it wasn't for the CCC, I wouldn't be on this magical journey. And I know it's going to get big. You guys are my inspiration. You went small. You started small and you worked and you worked and you worked. And look where you ladies are now. Like, you're girl bosses. You're what I teach my Girl Scouts to be. So I'm going to listen to my own advice and follow you. And I'm going to keep on trying. And I'm going to be that girl boss. So thank you.
Oh, Bethany, thank you for your kind words. I appreciate that so much. And thank you so much for offering your Saturday to chat to me and to inspire others. I appreciate your time.
All right. Wonderful.
Funniest thing, you're making me tear up. I've also got tears in my eyes now. So, all right. Have a lovely Saturday, everyone.
Bye.